finally in. Got in here and the line was caved in from the snow. Not this storm, but the one before it. So it's been down for a couple of weeks. I didn't get too close to it. It's November 10th. And there's a scrape out here that's still been worked in the snow. So thought they were kind of maybe past the scraping phase. It's been so hot. A lot of this activity's been in the evening and dark. But 22 degrees this morning. Snowstorm just broke about an hour ago. Saw that bull and cow elk, a couple of does that wandered up into the timber here. So river's at my back, and hopefully we get some traffic here. Some bucks cruising. I mean, they're more than likely locked down with a doe right now, but I killed a really, really, really big deer November 12th, and he was still alone, so you just never know. But you can't do it, like they always say, you can't shoot one if you're not out here, so sounds cheesy, but it's true. So, beautiful morning. Just going to sit back and enjoy. I'll give you guys a shot at what I'm looking at here, but hopefully we see some magic. Set up. This is day 2 in here. Yesterday was fairly uneventful, unfortunately. This morning it's 27 degrees, not much wind. And this buck marched right in here to the scrape. There was a small buck that hit that scrape yesterday morning at 6:30 in the snowstorm. So they're still hitting the scrapes, but I'm thinking that the mature bucks may be locked down. I should have been in here last week, October, but I was in Wyoming. There were a lot of deer moving on their Connex cameras then. But hey, we're still hunting, so this guy's out here cruising around. There were some does in here this morning when I came in that I could see in low light. Walking around all over out there right now, doing the sniff check. Maybe that's a good sign. Hopefully things are going to start picking up here. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be 51 degrees today. So, okie dokie. Just chill out here and see what happens. bars are okay. Activity, or indicator of activity that I've seen in the daylight. Hopefully that's a start to a great day. $3 in less than an hour. I think we're getting there. He just rolled through here, and I see a doe that's coming out of this little swampy area down in the back of what I can see here to the west, and he's standing there staring. I don't know if there's a buck with that doe. She kind of come out of there a little squirrely, but now she's just standing there, so we'll see. Maybe there's a big old mature guy with that doe, but it is definitely changing, and I like it. Good morning, everybody. Got back in here. Got some overcast skies. Just kind of trying to spit a little bit of snow. The wind was kind of sketchy for this spot. We got a northwest wind. It's going to go northwest till about 10. Then it's going to come west, northwest at 11. And then it'll hang that way until about 4. And then it'll come southwest. Anything south is ideal. My back's up against the river. I'm out on the south side of the river, so anything south is good. However, I was planning on going to a blind I've got back down this other way to the east a little ways, on further to the south to hunt anything north. And when I got in here to grab my boat, because I left it here last night, I checked the wind and the thermals. We got a high pressure right now, and the thermals are rising. So as I sit here, my scent's literally going straight up. So I'm rolling the dice. I call it slipping the wind. It's not ideal, but I think it's what it could take to kill a good deer in here. So I'm gonna chance it. I checked the reconics earlier this morning when I got in on this scrape out here. Those buggers are still hitting it. Just not bucks that we're looking for. So more than likely the bigger bucks got does tied down, and now we're just hoping that one breaks loose and cruises again. I haven't been in here 5 minutes, and it's tough getting in here because I've got to come across this bottom to get over here. But mid 40s yesterday, the snow started to melt. Now it's pretty crunchy, but I think rather than trying to sneak in here, I just bust across here. And I know it makes some noise, but I think deer will tend to just stand there and watch you if they don't feel like they're being hunted or you're trying to be sneaky, so to speak. Just hustle across, jump in the blind. Well, the wind worked okay on that one, so let's sit tight here and see what happens. Hopefully today is the day. That buck snuck in on me. The wind. It's cold. I think it's 20 degrees, but wind chill it feels like. I think they said it was 11. So I kind of closed up the blind just a little bit. I was reaching in my pack for some coffee, and just happened to lean over like that, look, and he was standing there feeding it about 12 yards. He walked right through where the bucks were hitting this scrape yesterday, and he's just cruising. He didn't stop at the scrape, he walked right through it. They always say, or I guess I always say, having confidence in your setup is half the battle. And I don't think there's anything better than getting your back against a river. If you're not in the river system, getting your back against the river and make all that movement and activity stay out in front of you. We just need to get one of them big old buggers on his feet and cruise by here, so see you in a little while. You just heard me rattle. Well, the moon guide was saying about 11:30 it was going to be peak movement for today. That was the best buck that I've had in here so far. It's 11:20. He came in about 11.
Off to my left here ran a little buck and doe out of this little wood lot to the east of me. Ran her over into that corner to the south of me. Messed around over there for a little bit and I grunted, hit the horns together real quick. And then after he was done doing what he was doing over there, he moseyed over here. So he's a new buck that's just showed up. So I had a smaller buck come in from the east, and then another buck come in from the west. I don't know why he threw his tail up and ran back over to the doe, but they've all gotten together over there now. So the 3 bucks are over there posturing and messing around with that doe. So that's good. We're getting a little bit more action on finally an older age class deer. So tomorrow's the opener of gun season, so kind of hoping for a good run today. Then I'm gonna peel out of here and go help Julie with her gun tag, and then maybe jump back in here a little bit later. So. Alright, I'm back. I feel like I kind of told a little white lie. Told you I was getting ready for some coffee, right? Hold tight. Let me show you something. I want to pan down. Straight out of the hand warmer oven. Is a brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tart. Uh-oh. I gotta set my tripod up. Cinnamon and brown sugar. Comes another buck, but cinnamon and brown sugar Pop-Tart in the hand warmer on a cold day. Cannot beat it with a cup of coffee, thermos of coffee. I'm going to show you this little guy